foes. Through the crucible unscathed, we passed victorious. Our trumpets pealing the glorious song. Play it, sing it, all hail Biafra.
Kiwe duanye no so nke ezi omume gị. Kiwe wezugara anyị nrịanja niile, ọrịa niile nke pụrụ ịdakwasị mmadụ dị ndụ. N'ihi na ọ bụ naanị gị bụ onye na-agwọ ọrịa. Ka anyị wee na-akpọku gị onwe gị bụ Sunday nke ndị agha, ka iwe mere anyị ebere. Ka akwa nke anyị na-ebe ka ude nke anyị na-asụ wee bịa n'iru gị. Ka iwe mee ka Biafra wee guzosi ike. Ka anyị wee n'ikpete maazị nye ha nsọgụtụta na nsọpụrụ na ịja mma site n'ebighị ebi ma ruo n'ebighị ebi. Ise mma dịrị gị Chineke. Mma dịrị gị Chineke. Mma dịrị gị Chineke. That is the language of heaven that I have prayed in, and we shall continue.
Welcome, my amazing viewers. Thank you so much for joining me on my program once again. I appreciate you wherever you're connecting from around the world. If you're joining me from Africa, Asia, Europe, America, or Australia, I thank you very much for your contributions on the channel. Please, each time you watch my video, don't forget to go to the comment section and leave your comments. Say it just the way you feel it. You can criticize if you so desire, but do it constructively so that we can learn from each other. Thank you so much, and remain blessed. For those who have not yet subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe so that you will be among us, so that you can join us all along. Thank you so much. Today, we are now talking again about the situation of the country called Nigeria. Remember our prayers. If you have not joined, join the prayer that we are making. The prayer that our Shuli Damazin Nandekana have instructed us to pray. We have to pray. Pray along with him while he comes back to us. We will continue to pray. He is praying. He's a prayerful leader. And when you are following such a prayerful leader, you have to pray along. If you must hear from him, if you don't pray along with him, you will really have temptation and you'll be confused. As we know, a lot of temptation is already flying around from all corners. And the only way that you can connect spiritually to a spirit and be able to hear his voice is through prayers. If you pray along, you cannot fall by the side. If you pray along, you will not be deceived. If you pray along, you cannot listen to gossip. That is why we are asking people to pray, because we are winning. We are winning. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Don't be shaken. We are winning. You have to be happy that our Spirit is there for us. You have to be happy. Nothing will happen to us with Nandekano. If anybody tells you that something is going to happen to Mazin Nandekano, just watch out for that person. In the next few days, you will see the result of the person that is saying it. For Aswina Mazin Nandekano, he is on assignment. And he is going to accomplish his assignment, come back to us, lead us into Biafra. That is just the simple truth about it. So if you don't know that your Supreme Mazin Nandekano is on assignment, know it now. He is on assignment. That is why he directed us to pray along with him. If you pray along with him, you will be connected to him spiritually. You can't be deceived. You won't shake. Consistency, remember, that is the key for our victory. And we'll get there. As you all know, Nigeria that we are looking at, everything that Aswin Damazin Nandekano have said has come to play. They have all come to play. Nigeria has ended. They can pretend for all I care. They can continue to pretend from today to tomorrow. It is very clear that Nigeria has ended. There is nothing that is going to work to make that country work. Even the politicians know this. They know that the country has ended. That is why they are running helter-skelter, trying to form some kinds of fake news and pushing their propagandas against people who are fighting for their freedom. Pushing propagandas from all angles, from all corners. Propagandas that do not hold water. It's a pity. More especially those from the southeastern part of Nigeria. They know that the game is up, but yet they don't want to give up. They are still pretending. They know that they are not in charge. As long as the Biafra land is concerned, they are not in charge. It is only Obasanjo Nandekano's voice that is being obeyed in the Biafra land, the old southeastern region. Every other person there that is parading him or herself as a political leader is a waste of time. Parading him or herself as a elite, they are wasting their time. Nobody listens to them, and they know it, but they will never come out to say the truth. Instead, they are still pushing ahead on carrying their propaganda and walking around in lies, just as they are preparing for election that is not going to hold. They know that the election is not going to hold, and yet they are preparing, confusing people, telling people to come out and die. The election that you have been conducting for how long? For since independence to date, where have you taken you to? What have you achieved since you started having an election in Nigeria? What have you achieved? The most painful thing that the people you can never elect anybody in office in Nigeria. What they do in Nigeria is selection. While you get busy in the polling booth to waste your time, be in the sun or rain, thinking that you are casting a vote. Meanwhile, you are wasting your time. How many times have your vote counted in Nigeria since Nigeria started voting? Since the amalgamation up to date, how many times have your votes count? Everything in Nigeria is false because the foundation is built on falsehood. The foundation is built on falsehood, starting from what the British did, the colonial masters. They gave a wrong figure in the country, using wrong figure to control the country, and that same wrong figure is what the Fulani Janjaweed are parading around till today, telling us that they have more population than the South. How on planet Earth can you have more population in the desert than in the riverine area? It doesn't happen in any place except in Nigeria. And who are the mastermind of that very false information? It is the British. The British masterminded it, gave a wrong figure, gave the Northerners upper hand, giving a census that doesn't hold water, don't know where I got the census from, that the North are more populated than the South. In which planet? In what planet? You are more populated, you have everything, yet you are running down to South to occupy their land. You are pushing down to the South to occupy their land. Everything in Nigeria is false and lie. Foundation built on lie can never stand. It doesn't matter how you pretend. You see people coming online to talk of constitution. There is nothing you will do in the constitution that is going to make it better. The only solution to that contraption called Nigeria is what? Disintegration. Disintegrate the country, everybody go their separate ways and start a new life. Build a great foundation by themselves and for themselves. You can see the stories that are going on. Even the people who have destroyed the country, the people who are part of the destruction of the country are the people coming out telling you they want to provide solution. And if you see the kind of people they are still mentioning as option as their president, they are still the same group of people. The same group of people who will still play their own script, who will continue to subjugate you, continue to make sure that your resources is not in your hand. That is what they are planning. Everybody, it doesn't matter if they bring an Igbo president, it doesn't matter if they bring a Yoruba president, it doesn't matter if they bring a Joe president, so long the president is coming in the name Nigeria, is dead on arrival, they are never going to do anything to favor you. The script they have to play is for the Fulani Janjaweed and the British, to make sure that your resources is not in your hand. That is their duty. To make sure that they take away, even the little you have, they take it away. Look at what they did to the coastal side of Biafra. Coastal region of Biafra that was given 5% that is not even enough. 5% that is not enough. Instead of increasing it, they reduce it to 3%. And funny enough, our coastal brothers are not even protesting about this. They are going about their business as if nothing happened. There's no protest anywhere in the coastal region. But if we are to be an issue that has to do with Biafra, you will see the coastal region coming to shout, talk down on NNAMDI or talk down on their Igbo brothers. But this was a direct attack to them by the Fulani Janjaweed, taking something that is not even enough. Yet they never protested. Those who call themselves militant go about their business as if nothing happened. They threaten today, they threaten tomorrow, the money is given to them, they go back to their base. They threaten, they give them money. They don't even think about a collective improvement of the whole area. You see a kind of sectionalism. Each person is fighting for his own pocket. That is what is happening in the coastal region of Biafra. Everybody is fighting for their own pocket. That is why nothing is moving forward. People are still pretending it's all well. Nothing is going to be well in the country of Nigeria. It's dead on arrival. Including all those who destroy the country knows that the country have ended. They are saying it directly and indirectly. Many of them are confessing it directly and indirectly. The way Nigeria is structured today, there will be no 2023. If you are still waiting for 2023, there will be no 2023. Hear me and hear me right. There will be no before 2023. By the special grace of Chukwu Okeabiama, this very contraption called Nigeria is going to end. So you better begin to find your way. For those of you who have faith that people will never be free, you better begin to find your way, because you're going to leave the land so that people will be free. And for those who said over their dead body, prepare your burial from now to 2023. Prepare your burial from now to 2023. If you are one of those that said over their dead body, will Biafra or ODUDUA arrive, will people be free? The time for freedom have come. The time for freedom have come. The only thing that people have to be thinking about now is how to create their own nation. Forget about the politicians who are coming up about to talk about. The insecurity that you are seeing in Nigeria is being created by the fulanization, the government itself. They created the insecurity and they are okay with it because they want to create a caliphate in Nigeria. They want to turn to Nigeria to a caliphate. Knowing fully well that Nigeria is a secular state, they know it. Including the person, the idiot that went and registered Nigeria in OIC. He knows that Nigeria is a secular state. Today, he's the one coming out to talk. General Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida went intentionally and registered Nigeria in OIC. He's not even talking about how to cancel it. He's talking about putting a president. He went and made us Islamic nation without the knowledge of every other person, knowing fully well that it's a secular state. And that is the place you see somebody from the southern part of Nigeria still promoting and talking about. Nigeria has ended. Before I end, I want to share with you a video of a discussion that Obasanjo and some of his fellow politicians were making when he was talking to them. Obasanjo will never come out and tell you that Nigeria has ended. But from what he said, it is very clear that Nigeria cannot survive. It cannot survive through 2023. He said it indirectly to them that they should prepare and talk about insecurity and not the election they are talking about. Let us listen to what they discussed once again.
We have our working committee
taking security into consideration, my door must be open to all and sundry. So, really, strictly speaking, you don't need permission to come in. And you have utilized that to a good advantage. I did not realize that you also had some members of PDP in Ogun State with you. And then when I was made to understand that was the position, I said I will come down to the boardroom and meet everybody. So, Chairman, I welcome the members of your delegation who are not here from Ogun State, and I welcome the members of your delegation who join you because they are here in Ogun State. One of the things that you said to me this morning that was sweet music in my ears is that although you are here as chairman of PDP, you are really here in your capacity as a Nigerian who is concerned about the situation of Nigeria as at today. You are not here in terms of partisan politics. You are here because you are concerned about where Nigeria is and where Nigeria may be descending into if the right situation or the right action is not taken. And I couldn't agree with you more. Every right-thinking Nigerian and every lover of Nigeria, wherever they may be, friends of Nigeria, Nigerian citizens, at home and in diaspora, will agree, unless there's something else wrong with them, that Nigeria is not what it should be today. And as I always say, that I am an incurable optimist about Nigeria, and I said that to you too. The situation is bad, and we shouldn't deceive ourselves. It's very bad, but the situation is not irredeemable. To me, that is where the hope lies. The situation is bad, and it's very bad, that the situation is not hopelessly irredeemable. Therefore, we need all hands on deck. And like you have said today, put partisan politics aside. What do we have to do to get Nigeria to where Nigeria should be, how Nigeria should be, and move Nigeria forward? The unfortunate thing is this: if Nigeria is not where it should be and how it should be, the repercussion will not be only for Nigerians. It will not even be only for Africans. It will be for the whole world. 200 million people, and still counting. If we ourselves do not have the sense to believe and to know that we cannot allow that to go to places, then the international community should know that. And if the international community is telling us something that we should do about our country, we should not see them as enemy. We should sit down with them and say, well, look, we have problem. And wherever we have problem, let us be honest with our problems and say to them, these are the problems we have, and we are ready to sit down with you and take benefit or enjoy the benefit of your advice, your contribution, and your experience. And I think that is what I believe has in fact made you to come here today to say, well, as they say in my part of the world, whatever young people may have in terms of dress or dresses, they will not have rags as much as an elderly man. And those rags are what we call experience. And wisdom comes out of experience, out of knowledge, out of interaction, out of what you have learned from others. And I thank you once again for coming. And you asked me not to fold your hands about Nigeria. And I told you that there was a time briefly that I thought I have paid my dues. But I was persuaded that for as long as I am still breathing the free air of God, if there are more dues for me to pay, I will gladly pay. But let me say this. Nigeria belongs to all of us. Nobody, individual or group, have right to say that they can ride roughshod over the interest of Nigeria or the fate of Nigeria. Because if you are there today, you will not be there tomorrow. And we must remember that there's posterity, there's history. What you may think that will be written about you may not be what will be written about you. Chairman, thank you for coming. I understand that the chairman of PDP, Ogun State, is here. And when you said that, I said, well, I also thank you for coming. But I do not envy you in your job in Ogun State as chairman of PDP. I won't say more than that. Chairman, thank you very much for coming. Nigeria go better. And if, as you said, you are here on non-partisan basis, I will also urge you as a Nigerian leader to stretch your hand of understanding and fellowship across the party line where it is necessary. And where it's necessary that you should wear the party cap, where it's necessary that you should wear the Nigerian leadership cap, wear the Nigerian leadership cap, irrespective of party or putting party or putting partisanship aside. But let me say this. The time we have, we do not have the luxury of time. Some people are talking about 2023. 2023 is important, but 2023 is not as important as being able to package Nigeria as a wholesome peace in unity up to and beyond 2023, with security, with understanding, with development and progress taking us forward. But listening to you today and hearing how you feel about this country, I feel elated that the future of Nigeria is not as endangered by political parties as some people will want us to believe, even though many of our people are feeling not too happy with the political parties, whether of the right or of the left. But when I listen to you, I feel particularly enthused that the future is great. And my hope and prayer is that the Nigerian of our dream will be achieved in my lifetime. Thank you very much.
We'll discuss at length, and it has rekindled hope as far as we are concerned that Nigeria will be great again. And we are going out here with our hope strengthened that by the special grace of God, we will have a country that walking towards 223. And by the grace of God, Baba, you will see Nigerians in action. And when they will come out in mass to vote, they will know the right party to vote for. I believe that that party will be PDP because we have the experience. I've been in government for 16 years, and with you as our president, we'll continue to learn from you.
You can see these liars. They will never admit that it has ended. They are preparing for 2023. They will never admit that Nigeria has ended. Thank God that at least Obasanjo is admitting that it is not well. That all is not well at all. He said it more than 3 times. All is not well. They no longer pretend about it. Formerly they were pretending it's all well. Now at least they can admit that all is not well. But after admitting, look at the games they are playing. They will never come out straight and tell us the way forward. Instead, that same story they told when they were they told us about Buhari, when Buhari was contesting, is the same language he's still using again. Next 10 years, he will still use the same language if he's still alive. Don't listen to any of these fools who call themselves leaders. Their time have passed. The era we are now is an era of referendum. The era where people will have to decide their fate on what will happen. That is what every Southerner have to be preaching. Before 2023, we'll have a referendum and everybody go their separate ways. It must surely happen, whether they like it or not. That is where we are. May Chukwu Okukabiyama guide and protect us from the MAZI and the KANU. May Chukwu Okukabiyama continue to strengthen us from the MAZI and the KANU. Bring him back to us very soon. May Chukwu Okukabiyama give MAZI and the KANU more revelations so that he can take us to Biafra safely. May Chukwu Okukabiyama protect Sunday Igboho, set him free wherever he's being held captive. May Chukwu Okukabiyama protect everyone that is genuinely fighting for freedom of his own people, the indigenous people of Nigeria. May God save us all. Thank you so much for listening, and remember us. Bye-bye. See you again on the next video.
Thank you.